Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from Sydney as we are here for the NSW World Cup. It's Dave Easton and Tim Price at ringside.
Oh yes, it is great to be here for the World Cup. What a show we have ahead of ourselves.
16 of the best go head to head in this single elimination tournament to prove who is the best in the NSW world. We are going to get into some great matchups here tonight. For the first round, Tim's going to love this. They're all in the ring. Not at the same time, obviously.
No, but I love they're already in the ring.
We're going to kick things off, ladies and gentlemen, with John Woods representing the Seven Seas versus Trey Donovan from Canada. Let's get it on.
And this is going to be an absolutely huge matchup here. Which country is going to go to the next round?
And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen, in the World Cup. Thank you so much for being part. Yes, I am full of cold. You may have already noticed that, so I apologise for the breakup. There's a quick cover here by Trey Donovan. And of course...
And I...
Go on.
I'm full of hangover.
Yes, as you enjoyed the delights of Sydney last night.
I did a bit too much. I was pre-celebrating for the fact I was planning to win the World Cup. I need to be told, no, I am not allowed to just get a superstar injured. As Big Match John takes a hit, I can't just get a superstar injured and put myself in the match.
No, you can't. You've been warned about that. As also, Shane McMahon and Shane McMunder have been banned from the arena.
Yeah, they had the same plan too.
As Donovan, first time we've seen him this season. And drops John Woods with a suplex. Now, remember, it is single elimination. So whoever wins this is going to have to win 4 matches. So it's going to take the toll on the body here tonight.
Oh, it certainly is going to take a huge toll on, well, whoever manages to win the whole thing.
Thank you so much for tuning in, of course, to the World Cup. Make sure you are betting every single step of the way. Also, get on social media. Tell everybody where it is. This is the NSW World Cup, live from Sydney, Australia. You could say it's a bit of a super showdown.
It is a bit of a super showdown, definitely, as we have, well, the best NSW has to offer. But who is going to be the best in the NSW world?
Scoop. Oh, no, float over from John Woods. Of course, John Woods, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. Trey Donovan also from Raw in this one is a brain buster from John Woods.
Huge brain buster. These two be back and forth with each other. There's John Woods now from the Seven Seas who's in control.
You've got to remember as well, ladies and gentlemen, earlier on Twitter, it was broken on the NSW Twitter that Mr. McMundo has banned every manager from ringside. Nobody's allowed to be at ringside. It is going to be a straight one-on-one contest. So that is why you do not see Finch Pee-wee here in John Woods' corner.
Yeah, we want this to, be completely fair, to have true, real winners here. It's John Woods telling Trey Donovan to get up here.
Look out. Drop kick connects. Center of the ring. And, well, two fingers in the air for the John Woods level.
For the arc level.
And up and over the top. Sydney, Australia. Unbelievable, Tim. 25,500 here selling out here in Sydney. Of course, what a beautiful day. Well, of course, I've seen none of it because I've been in bed all day with a cold.
Yes, it is rather sad. I got to enjoy a lot of Sydney, Australia and everything it has to offer.
I really wanted to walk on the bridge.
Oh, it's lovely.
There's John Woods stamping down and now looking to see if he can finish off Trey Donovan here.
And look at it. And it's, oh goodness, what a snap German suplex.
And we have our first winner. And John Woods advances in the tournament. The one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions moving on to the next round here tonight.
A huge victory for John Woods representing, well, the Seven Seas. Could we be looking at the man who's going to win the whole thing?
Ladies and gentlemen, John Woods advances in the tournament and he will now move on and he will face the winner of our next contest as we see Australian's own Nick Miller taking on Jay Mercer. We've already had the one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. We now move on to one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions as he takes on SmackDown's Jay Mercer representing Northern Ireland.
Well, you know what? James is going to destroy that small dick Nick Miller. Ugh. Still can't believe this man.
And here we go. We are underway. We are not messing about here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As another suplex quickly could be over. No, just a one. Got to think, Tim, that a lot of these superstars have been here for a few days now, just trying to get used to the conditions. Very hot here in Sydney. As leap over, and Jay Mercer not going to have any more of that.
Tone.
Oh, nice forearm by Big Dick Nick.
He's not Big Dick Nick, he's Small Dick Nick. He's terrorizing NXT.
And what a win.
Jacob Anderson.
Putting your personal differences aside here, Tim, you have to say, if Nick Miller can win this one, what would that mean to his confidence going into Season 7?
I mean, yes, it will be huge for his confidence going into Season 7 as well. Wait a minute. Cheeky Nando's kick. Wait, does they have Nando's in Northern Ireland?
I guess they do. But Nick Miller not going to have any of that. Of course, Nick Miller, the hometown favourite here in Sydney, Australia. We'll have the backing of the Aussies here tonight. But Jay Mercer would love nothing more than to dampen the Aussie spirits.
He certainly will have to do that as a big snake eyes. He's not going well for Nick Miller here. It's into a cover, no hook of the leg. Wow, an easy kick out for Nick Miller.
You can also see here as well that in this match you'd usually have Jacob Anderson for Nick Miller, of course his other half of the tag team champions, but he's in this tournament. He's in the bottom half of the draw. Of course, Rebecca Wicked would be on the side of Jay Mercer, but of course no managers allowed here at ringside, and Jay Mercer completely in control early on here.
It's wrenching at the arm of Nick Miller there, just trying to really weaken him, but Nick Miller's fine out of this. It's a nasty elbow to the face.
And now Nick Miller went for the cutter, not going to have it this time. I think Jay Mercer knew what was coming. Oh! What an insecurity to the back of the head.
Huge insecurity there.
Into the cover, no hook of the leg, and a kick out at one. Nick Miller keeps the Aussie dream alive.
He's keeping that
but it could have just been super kicked clean out.
My goodness, oh my goodness, what a straight jacket German suplex to follow up.
My goodness, Nick Miller could be seeing stars. He could be seeing the exit door after that one.
He could, a big super kick right to that face. But Chambers does not go for the cover, and that could be a huge mistake.
He is now.
Go for the cover.
2 count only. Nick Miller gets the shoulder up.
And I think that was a mistake from Chambers that not going for the cover straight, but he's looking to end it here.
No, missed. Went for the big clothesline. I think Nick Miller came across. Big chop. Heard around the Sydney Dome here. And a shot into the corner. Mercer now in complete control. Shot to the back of the head.
Nasty shot to that back of the head of Nick Miller.
And now, oh my goodness, another Dragon Sleeper suplex. Goodness.
Nasty Snapdragon suplex, and Chambers is not done as a bloody Sunday.
And now, Mercer just wearing down Nick Miller here. You've got to be thinking, Miller's in all sorts of trouble.
He really is in a hell of a lot of trouble here. Hopes and dreams of Nick Miller look like they're fading away. It's another cover here.
Kick out. No. Nope, kick out only. At 2, and well, the Aussies on their feet here. Nick Miller needs to dig deep here because, that could do it.
That could certainly do it, but no, Chambers is still not finished. Doesn't think that's enough to put him away, but Nick Miller catching the leg there. But he just can't continue.
Nice. Again, he just can't seem to get anything going here. Shot. Tries to rock Jay Mercer. Sends him in. Back elbow. Didn't really connect, but got enough on it. Nick Miller seems to be struggling here. And another insecurity to the back of the head.
Nasty insecurity. Nick Miller's trying all he can, but it's just not enough. There's another one of these cocky pins.
2 count again. And you've got to think if he hooked the leg, that could have been it.
Is it gonna be? But Jay Mercer's just not hooking a leg. It could be a real mistake for him, and now he's taunting.
Oh yeah, but look at this. Nick Miller caught him, and that's a huge shot, and that could really be the downfall of Jay Mercer. That cockiness has let the Aussie back in here.
It certainly has. Jay Mercer hangs on there, but he's going to be brought back in the hard way.
Look at this.
A big suplex.
Delayed suplex. Nick Miller, you can see maybe still trying to get the cobwebs away. Jay Mercer in all sorts of trouble now. And there's that famous Nick Miller spinebuster.
That's not as good as Arn Anderson.
2 count only. Really didn't have the full pressure on. But all of a sudden this is completely turned around. And you can see the fans reacting to it here in Sydney. The Aussie on top.
He is on top, and now Nick Miller's looking to end. He's looking to put Jay Mercer away. And
has him up. He taught Batista that. But no,
he didn't.
Too close to the ropes. And now Jay Mercer gets the chance to get back in control.
He certainly does. You know, if Nick Miller had been wise there, that might not have happened, that rope break.
But
and
again,
oh goodness, what a gut punch.
Yeah, second block, you could see that. And this time Jay Mercer comes out. These two are throwing bombs at each other. Super kick! You could hear it round this dome and into the suplex. Are we going to see another pin? No! No, Miller
God.
somehow gets his shoulder up.
I don't know how, but he's still got fight in him somehow. But
and third time Miller's blocked that super kick.
Oh goodness! And then what a shot to that face. Because Nick Miller getting frustrated. Is he wondering what he has to do?
But he's come back. He's blocked that super kick 3 times. He knows that Jay Mercer is looking for that kick. And you've got to be thinking John Woods is loving this. Because these two really are going to be facing John in the next round. And they've been really through the wall here.
Yeah, they really have. But oh no.
Wait a minute. Has him up. Bow!
Nick Batista
2! And Nick Miller advances!
My goodness, on Nick Miller, he advances to the quarterfinals.
You have to say it's a little bit of an upset, but Nick Miller moves on. The Aussie dream lives on here tonight.
And that Aussie dream certainly does live on as Nick Miller goes through to the quarterfinals.
Congratulations to Nick Miller as he goes on to the next round. The Aussies loving it here. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. John Woods, Nick Miller will face off in the next round. And they will get a little bit of a rest as we continue on with first round action.
Yeah, just so many great matches we got. And here is another one.
Nova Mahal representing India will take on Cesaro representing Switzerland. It's coming up in the NSW World Cup 2018.
This is another huge match here. Which of these two is going through to the quarterfinals? Seen already 2 huge matches.
And here we go. And oh my God!
Goodness, just the strength of Cesaro.
You've got to say it, ladies and gentlemen. These matches will be coming thick and fast. You cannot blink. And I tell you one thing, if anything's like that last match, my goodness me, a lot have got to live up to it. A huge match there and a huge win for Nick Miller. He is advancing and he is on the Maz Freeway hotline. Yes, Maz is here, of course, backstage with the hotline. Make sure you get an exclusive interview with Aussie's own Nick Miller right now.
Yeah, just huge matches. I mean, and the thing with these early matches is you do want to end them as quickly as you can, though, to keep your stamina up, your longevity going in this tournament, in the World Cup.
Yeah, but the thing is, we've seen Jay Mercer be eliminated. He was a bit cocky in that last match. You've just seen Nova Mahal here. You've got to keep on someone like Cesaro, because Cesaro, well, you was just seeing the strength the guy has, but he's just so quick as well.
Yeah, it's scary how quick Cesaro is. It is freakish.
Oh my
Jesus!
That is no small man, ladies and gentlemen. Cesaro picking up Nova Mahal like he's a small toy.
Yeah, that Noah Mahal is a big boy.
And he will make Cesaro pay. My goodness. Nova Mahal, of course, got a quick word with him. Timmy said, I've got 1 billion people backing me to win this, and I don't care what any of the Twitch chat say. I'm going all the way here tonight.
Yeah, very confident words from Nova Mahal, yes, representing India here. And will do everything in his power to win the World Cup. But you know, Cesaro's not going to back down for a second.
And look at this.
It's Jesus again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is... Oh my God. I got to tell you, remember, Cesaro has won the Royal Rumble before. He has headlined WrestleMania here in NSW. So do not back him out. A former Raw Tag Team Champion, of course, as well. And, well, looking tonight to really kickstart pre-season here for him in what could be a huge season in Season 7. And again, this is unbelievable power shown.
It is unbelievable strength and power by the Swiss cyborg Cesaro. It's ridiculous what he can do in the ring.
Into the cover. No hook of the leg, sorry. Maybe a downfall. Yes, it will. It'll be only a 1 count. My goodness, this place is buzzing here after that Nick Miller win. And he advances. It'll be more to come, of course. We've still got some huge matchups in this first round. And a lot of superstars, of course, making their first... Oh, we've got a bloody cut!
Oh, we got our first bloody cut of the night.
I hope he gets that. So really, they'll have to see the doctor in between. If he does win, of course, I think Nova Mahal will be one to just punish him even more here. Big match, John. Almost caught! And that's a huge DDT!
That is a huge DDT. There's that speed of Cesaro we talked about.
Into the cover. No hook of the leg. Cesaro looking for the win. Not going to get it on this occasion. But now this is what will come into play here, Tim. Cesaro is bleeding from that heavy cut. He needs to get this really done quickly, or he's going to be in a lot of trouble here.
He certainly is. Yes, Cesaro needs to try and end this quickly. Put away Nova Mahal as quick as he can. Yeah, get that cut looked at.
Cesaro in control here. What it would be for Cesaro to win this. And oh, there's a very European uppercut. He launched Nova Mahal into the sky.
He certainly did, and there's that strength of Cesaro again as a cover hook of the leg.
And again, only a 1, and Nova Mahal quick to kick out. Cesaro, well, you can see this. I think he's just seen the blood in his hands. He knows that this could be, and another huge back elbow.
Yeah, another huge one, but look at this. This is that speed of Cesaro again as he rolls him over into a sharpshooter.
Looking to put away Nova Mahal. Can he get him to tap out here? And he has!
And Cesaro moves on to the quarterfinals.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Cesaro!
A huge victory for Cesaro. He moves on to the quarterfinals, and he's going to need to get that cut looked at and sorted out before his next matchup.
I'll tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly, he needed that. He needed to get that win early on here. And Cesaro, well, a huge win here tonight. He now advances on to the quarterfinals.
Well, could it be the Swiss cyborg who goes on to win the whole thing? Well, this is the first step in that direction.
Cesaro moves on, and goodness me, he is going to have to see the doctor and hopefully get that stitched up. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 3 men already into the next round. We now move on to the last match in the top half of the draw, and it's our first world champion who enters the fray as Morgan Wolf takes on the Velveteen Dream, Travis Soul.
More great action here, yeah. Who is going to win this one? Well, Morgan Wolf, you know the cockiness of him. He believes he's going to truly win the whole thing and do it easily.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway. Match for... Oh my God!
Good Lord. Oh, if you want to put away someone like Travis so early, you got to do stuff like that.
Ah, I love walking with Easton. Of course you do.
Ah, no one does.
Can you not just be nice? I'm not well, you know.
Yeah, but you just have to... You really need to plug stuff like that.
Well, it's not my fault fans love bringing signs. Morgan Wolf, of course, the NSW champion. Of course, Danny Six, the World Heavyweight Champion, on the bottom half of the draw. But the Velveteen Dream, if he can get this win here, Travis Soule, what it would do for his career if he could beat Morgan Wolf in the first round. Up kick, and, well, Morgan Wolf quick to get out of it. Look at this! Travis Soule with the suplex!
My goodness, what a release Northern Lights suplex there. But Travis Soule, who's dominating the early goings here, of course, representing your dreams.
Of course, yes.
Right now, it's all looking good for Morgan Wolf, of course. You know, that cocky attitude of his could end up costing. But look at this, he catches Travis Soule to a nasty urine huggy slam.
And look at this, Morgan Wolf going for the rings of Saturn already here.
He's got it locked in here, Travis Soule. He needs to find a way out of this. Oh, and here's, look at that, just a nasty knee right to the face.
Well, went for the big punch, Wolf catching him in here. And, oh, nice!
Goodness.
Round the neck and takes down Travis Soule.
And a nasty sleeper slam there by Morgan Wolf, who's got right back into this match.
And now, look at this, standing on the hand
God.
of the Velveteen Dream. Into the cover. No, just a one. Got to see, I feel sorry for good old Big Match John here, having to ref all the matches here tonight.
There it is, Dusty's. What a kick there by Travis Soule onto Morgan Wolf.
Turn around, dead shot by Morgan Wolf, and a second, and a third. Remember, we've seen him at Halloween Havoc take out Adrian Kincaid last week. He would like to get this done quickly and move on, but of course, Velveteen Dream, Travis Soule, a veteran here in NSW. And Wolf, look at this. Oh, big boy!
Big boy!
Big boy!
What a big boy.
But look at this.
But look at that.
Yeah, Velveteen Dream quick to get out of it here. Now going to try and do some damage with the shin.
Trying to break the shin hammer of Morgan Wolf, and that's smart. To, you know, go for limbs in these kind of matches, you know, really weaken your opponent.
Back in again, huge shot by both men.
No, oh, wait a minute. Dream Valley Driver!
Could that be enough to eliminate Morgan Wolf?
Oh my...
No! That is so close.
That was so close. Morgan Wolf was done for. But uh-oh, is he looking for that big elbow drop, that purple rainmaker?
Oh, but Wolf was quick to get out of the way. He's seen, that's why he's NSW champion. Takes down the Dream.
No
Cover.
No hook of the leg, and the Velveteen Dream able to kick out.
Morgan Wolf could have been one elbow drop away from elimination here in the first round. Big double axe handle by the Dream. You've got to think here, Tim. Morgan Wolf is struggling here a little bit in this first round. Would you really have seen that from the outset?
No, I wouldn't have seen it from the outset at all. But yeah, Morgan Wolf is struggling here against the Velveteen Dream.
Oh,
but oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's stalking him. Wolf's bite!
It's good night, Velveteen Dream.
Cover! Hook of the leg! Morgan Wolf advances in the tournament!
And Morgan Wolf is going to the quarterfinals. You know, thinking that Tamachi did take, how will that affect him in his next matchup?
Morgan Wolf advances in the tournament and completes the top half of the draw. And he will meet Cesaro in the quarterfinals.
A huge win for Morgan Wolf. He struggled a little bit, but he gets the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick reminder that Season 7 begins properly on the week commencing December the 3rd, with the first show Raw on December the 4th. Remember to keep an eye out on Twitter, as we have plenty of pre-season shows coming up before the season starts.
You definitely don't want to miss out on any of NSW action.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The top half of the draw now moves into the quarterfinal stage, but we are now going to concentrate on the bottom half as Jacob Anderson takes on Tyler Race. Coming up next, it's Japan versus England. And who is going to come out on top on this one? It's the other half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, taking on the iconic ass, Tyler Ace.
Another huge matchup here to, well, see who gets through to quarterfinals here. And Jacob Anderson, that guy.
Like, as I said, keep it away for one night. Oh, wait a minute. Have we got entrances?
Ah,
Oh, that's nice.
it's nice.
Maybe it's just a special one for Jacob Anderson?
Maybe. Why does he get an entrance?
I do believe Mr. Bisping has got the music. Maybe he thought that he forgot that there was no entrances. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen?
He switched on the pyro, though.
We got pyro here? Oh, well. Well, hopefully you remember. Well, of course, we were told that there was going to be no entrances for the first round.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too.
I have it here in my notes. Has Jacob Anderson gone off the script?
How dare he go off the script?
No,
Can't just do that.
Well, he is NXT Tag Team Champion, of course. Took it off the $1 Million Corporation on our last show.
I have to bring it up, don't you?
Well, looks like Tyler Ace is going to get an entrance here as well.
Well, damn it, Bisping. Follow the script.
You could have give us some music or anything.
Exactly.
Of course, Tyler Ace, the iconic ass, of course, of NSW. Represent England and, of course, SmackDown. Goes, can we get Bisping on the speak? Can we tell him? What that you know what?
What?
You wouldn't believe it. Bisping went out for a quick drink.
Yep.
And you wouldn't believe who's got in there.
Oh, for fuck's sake! It's Dan, isn't it?
It is, yes. And he's not. He's dressed up again.
Who's he dressed up as this time?
You wouldn't believe it. He's dressed up as Nick Miller.
That son of a bitch.
And this is how we've got entrances. No, and no music.
This is why we don't let him in the production truck, because he has no clue on how to do production.
Bisping went for a quick drink, knowing that he didn't need to do anything, and now he's given full entrances without any music. And apparently he's speaking Australian as well. Not very well, of course. Anyway, let's get back to the action here, ladies and gentlemen.
Is he like, crikey, that's a whopper.
That's a whopper. Here we go. As Jacob Anderson representing Japan here. Tyler Ace from England. Now, of course, we've already seen Nick Miller advance in the tournament, the other half of the NXT Tag Team Champions. And it's none of the picture here, Tim, that we could see Nick Miller versus Jacob Anderson in the final.
Yeah, that is very interesting. That could indeed happen tonight. That could be the finals.
But on the other hand, Tyler Ace will want to eliminate Jacob Anderson early on. Jacob Anderson only arrived in Sydney early on today. Had prior bookings. I think he was on a talk show last night in Japan. As Tyler Ace, look out. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Welcome to the World Cup, Jacob Anderson.
Nasty kick. And well, Tyler's using those educated feet there.
I'm being told that Dan Masters has been removed from the production truck.
Oh, good. Remove him from the entire building.
As into the cover, Nick Miller here looking for the quick win. Not Nick Miller, Jacob Anderson, sorry. Looking for the quick win. There's heavy shots. And Jacob Anderson now look out. Oh! Into the armbar!
Yeah, like a Danielson special.
And look at this.
But wait a minute, he's not done.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God. What is he doing here? What? Anyone! Even Jacob Anderson could do a hammerlock arm breaker.
That is brutal. Tyler Ace, lucky that he didn't pop his shoulder out there. And all of a sudden, just after being down and out, looking to be in control here, Anderson using his quickness here, forearm shot, and the kip up. Jacob Anderson saying that he wants to win this for Japan. Not only that, to show that NXT is the superior brand in NSW. And oh, that might just stop him there and then.
That may do that big maneuver there by Tyler Ace. Now look at this. Look at the strength and the power. So a gut-wrench suplex.
Looking at the Twitch chat, Jacob Anderson 78.5, Tyler Race 21.5. They've gone for the NXT Tag Team Champion here. Tyler Race put on an impressive showing last week against Dan Masters. But Twitch chat going against him here. As out to the outside goes Jacob Anderson. Now remember, double countouts or double disqualifications would eliminate both men in the tournament.
Yeah, it certainly would do just that. So neither of these two could afford to do that. Need to get back in the ring to continue this match on.
Shot down right across the back. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, please do keep on social media and tell everybody where we are. The World Cup is in thing. And look at this, Tyler Race. That is beautiful. In to get the pin. He's got a hold of the arse. Oh, and he got only a 2.
Just a 2 count. Jacob Anderson nearly got caught there and pinned. Let's look at this. What a kick. Jesus.
The shot heard around the dome here as it cracks off Jacob Anderson's dome.
That was nasty there. And Torres has him up. Oh my goodness. Just a big face buster.
I'm telling you one thing. I think Jacob Anderson probably wishes he was still in Japan at this time. Because he is getting the beaten out of here in this first round. And Tyler Race, well, again coming to the outside, looking to do yet more damage.
Yeah, this is where things get really dangerous here on the outside.
Referee does have a 10 count to play with. As
oh God! Face first into the LED ring post,
and
then again.
My goodness, this is not looking good for Japan's entrant here in the World Cup. Because Tyler Race just
God.
Again, using the beating. All of a sudden here, the referee up to a 6 count. Both men have got to be careful here. Yep, Tyler Race looked like he was going to go back inside the ring. Sends Anderson into the ring post again.
Yeah, it looks like he was just playing mind games to Jacob Anderson there. Made him think he was going to go back in the ring, but then turned around and shoved Jacob Anderson face first into that ring post.
Someone's playing with your mic again.
Oh, God. I bet it was Tan. I bet he's had something to do with this.
I think so, because look out. Anderson out of nowhere. Oh! Into the... Oh my God, your mic is terrible. You need to get that sorted.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh no. Look out! One-winged Anderson! Could Anderson be on the way? Could he be on the way to the next round?
He could be. That's like a side effect.
Cover! Jacob Anderson upsets the odds and qualifies for the quarter-final.
Well, what a victory for Jacob Anderson. He goes through to the quarter-finals.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Jacob Anderson.
Well, Japan's pick goes through to the quarterfinals. Then is my mic fixed?
No. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge win for Jacob Anderson. And, well, you can tell Bisping's back in production because he gets music. We have it, ladies and gentlemen. Jacob Anderson will now move on. He will face the winner of the next match, where Omegle of SmackDown and Samoa takes on the World Heavyweight Champion, also from SmackDown, representing the United States. He is Danny Six. Coming up next, here at the World Cup in Sydney, Australia.
Is my mic back again?
Yes.
Okay. Thank the Lord for that one. Being more outstanding action we have here. Of course, Omegle and Danny Six have some history with each other.
And, well, we are ready to go. Both men on SmackDown. Of course, Danny Six just 7 days removed from winning the World Heavyweight title. And, well, you have to say here what it would be if Omegle could beat the World Heavyweight Champion. We've already seen the NSW Champion advance to the next round. Can we see the World Heavyweight Champion do just the same?
Now, can we see just Tapper right now who Michael's taking the beating? 226. He's looking strong for him and looking strong for Samoa.
Samoa hopes rest on Omegle, but Danny Six, I don't think he will care. He will just want to continue this winning streak up. He started last week. Big knee into the corner.
Goodness, what a knee there. And he's got something else planned there. Goes over and a big leg drop to the back of the head of Muggle.
Six up to the top here. And what is he going to do? Oh, an elbow to the back. My goodness. Now, just dragging Omegle into the centre of the ring here.
He's got the arm. And look at this.
More to the back.
Yeah, we've seen this when he won the World Heavyweight Championship, taking from Ethan Frazier. This damage to the back he does.
Cameraman, can we see? Oh!
God.
God, I'm feeling that.
Me too. I mean, that is just the damage that T6 is using this matchup, just torturing Umuggle.
Vicious shots by Danny Six now. Snapmare takeover. This in the bottom half of the draw. And look at this, just more punishment by the World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, Omegle, former Tag Team Champion. Former European Champion, of course.
Yeah, both these two in this matchup have a hell of a lot of accomplishments here in NSW. Well, right now, things are not looking good for Michael in the slightest. He's not being able to escape this. Well, now he is.
Shot in, and there's the judo takeover. And Omegle you can feeling the effects here. Went for the soccer punt, not going to get the full connection. Still loads to come, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss it. We are only 3/4 of the way through the first round. And goes in. Drop kick. Danny Six only gets turnbuckle. Omegle trying to now take advantage of this.
He certainly is. Just takes T6 into the corner. Michael's got something power plan. And is he going to go for 10 of the big uns?
Oh, yes. Look at this. Crowd chanting along here in Sydney. 10 of the big uns.
10 of the big punches right to the face. Chove T6 and then, crotch to your back.
Big Samoan balls to the back, but Six not having any of that. Off the rope. Michael just swatted him away like he was nothing.
And Michael's having none of that. And Michael's caught T6 to a big slam.
Could this be a huge win for Omegle here tonight and eliminate the World Heavyweight Champion in the first round? Looking for a submission.
Tequila Sunrise. Oh, God,
Samoan Sunrise, please.
There's a moose actually called Tequila Sunrise, I'll have you know.
It's actually called Samoan Sunrise for Omegle. Leave him alone. He's allowed to call it whatever he likes.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with Muggle.
Oh, look out. Drops the big Samoan. And once again, this match changes in favour of the World Heavyweight Champion.
Certainly does his own.
No way, look at this. Call it.
It's cyanide injection, but oh my God, the strength of
That's it.
T6 to pull it off.
That's it.
There's a cover hook off the leg.
No!
2
count only. And Omegle says, I'll see that and I'll kick at it too. Six a bit stunned there. He thought he had this one won.
He does. Oh no, Big Patch Chon takes a hit.
They really do like doing this move, don't they?
Yeah, I do. I know. They're not doing anything with it afterwards. What is Umago now going to do there?
That would have been good. Oh, super kick!
Wait, how the hell is Tezza getting straight back up, though?
I don't think he notices where he is. I don't think he knows where he is.
No, I don't think he does it. He does. What?
Omegle, Big Match shot. Really? Really?
Learn to move the fuck out of the way.
All of a sudden, though, after being super kicked in the chin, Danny Six follows up with a big knee. My goodness, this match, we're talking about laying everything on the line, is another big leg drop.
You're certainly laying everything on the line.
Six now with the war cry.
He is fired up. Can he put Muggle away? Look at that nasty forearm shot. But no, wait a minute. Tesix tucks under. Just a kick to the ankle or wherever it looked like.
Oh, went for the splash into the corner. Got nothing but turnbuckle. And Six now continues to rain down the punishment on Omegle. Look. Oh no, this could be big. Driving the big Samoan into the mat.
A tornado DDT.
And now Six looking to put away the Samoan entry in the World Cup.
As a maximum carnage.
How he managed to do that. The size of Omegle. That has got to be it. Hook of the leg to advance in the quarterfinals. Got him!
And Tesix advances to the quarterfinals. The World Heavyweight Champion moves on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion Danny Six, representing USA, advances in the tournament.
Well, what a win for Tesix, but that took a hell of a lot out of him. So you got to think how he's going to deal with the next matchup.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Danny Six will now face Jacob Anderson in the next round in the quarterfinal, but that is just a little bit later on. We now have 2 matches left in the first round, and we are coming up to see a classic. Vladimir, former SmackDown and NXT Tag Team Champion, now takes on Crazy J, the man whose dreams were dashed at WrestleMania, now looks to advance in the World Cup. It's Russia versus America.
And another huge matchup, and yeah, who in this one is going to advance? And will it be Russia or will it be America?
Gotta see one thing, Vladimir looks like he has shredded pounds since we last seen him. Of course, we haven't seen him on SmackDown for a long time, and it looks like he's got himself in fantastic shape.
It certainly does look like he's got himself in fantastic shape. I mean, he still looks like a tank, like a walking tank, but certainly I don't think Vladimir's going to have lost any of his strength, but he is looking leaner.
And that could only mean more devastation on SmackDown in Season 7. But Crazy J, well, as I say, we seen him take on Thomas End at Halloween Havoc last week, and my goodness, he looked fantastic. If he can do well in this tournament, if he can win this tournament, you know that he will be looking to get another shot at Morgan Wolf and that NSW title.
He certainly will look for just his hopes and dreams were dashed at WrestleMania when he couldn't take the title. There's Vladimir kicking out there. Can he win the World Cup?
Big shot in by Crazy J. He is going to have to hit and move here, because if he gets in the way of Vladimir, it could well be his dream squashed once again, because Vladimir, a tough individual, a very strong individual, and as I said, looking a lot leaner. But my goodness, you know that power has not left the big Russian.
It certainly has not left him in a size. Yeah, he is still looking strong and as muscular as ever. But right now, Crazy J is just taking a fight to Vladimir. Vladimir's trying to escape. There's all these shots here, and he's out of there.
Vladimir, big shots again. 2 big shots, rocking Crazy J. And now just on the shoulders, and a running power slam, driving the air out of Crazy J here. And Vladimir now in control, and this is a bad sign for Crazy J.
It certainly is a bad sign. It's not looking good and promising for Crazy J, but then he just quickly turns it around. And oh, tried for the shoulder tackle, and oh my goodness, gets dumped to the outside.
Vladimir, just how quick was that? And Vladimir, now look at this. Torn into the crowd here in Sydney, Australia. Crazy J not going to have any of that. Straight back inside. And Vladimir caught. He didn't realise Crazy J was coming behind him there. And now he will take a break to the outside.
He certainly will. Will Crazy J follow him? Yes, he will. And this is where things can get really dangerous. Just look at that. Just big gut punching in another one. Just continuing these shots onto Vladimir.
The World Cup is almost complete for the first round. Can Crazy J qualify? Oh!
Goodness.
That is not going to be a good thing. Well, teleportation there, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh.
live and well in season 7.
Gotta love a teleportation.
Now, Crazy J, what's he going to do? Is this the right to bring up Vladimir? Oh, no way. Oh, my God. Oh!
Jesus!
But how much is that? How much is that took out of Crazy J, though? You've got to think that is a £350 man he's just lifted.
Yeah, that had to have taken a lot out of Crazy J just to perform that move. And now look at this stomping at the hand, just trying to break the fingers of Vladimir.
Now, Crazy J looking to put away the big Russian and advance on here. But Vladimir not going to have any of that. Look how big them elbows. My goodness, almost crushing Crazy J. Oh my, 6-1. I love that. I swear to God.
We'd all collectively lose our shit if that happened.
Oh my God.
That is what? Near 400 pounds just crashing into you.
Yeah, 350 he weighed in today. My goodness me. Crazy J though still not giving up here. Backbreaker. And now into the cover, looking to put away the big Russian. No, 2 count only. My goodness.
Just a 2 count and Crazy J telling him to get up here. Crazy J's not intimidated, but he can't afford to taunt too much because it can easily cost him.
Look at this, who just has the Vladimir where he wants him here. Oh, vicious shot. Thanks, Big Match John, for getting in the way, by the way, for that shot. As now more shots stomping on the chest.
God, the viciousness and brutality of Crazy J is on show there.
And now, oh, he's going to try it again. He is.
No.
Oh my
God.
goodness. Big Match John almost falling back with a shock.
Yeah, the ring shook there. I felt that.
Cover. Surely this could be enough. And again, Vladimir with the power. And Crazy J now starting to think, what do I have to do here?
He's got to be getting frustrated, but now maybe this is the move that will end it. Oh my Jesus!
I cannot believe what I've just seen. That has got to be it.
Has to be now. That was ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy J sends a huge statement to the rest of the tournament. He has put away the big Russian, Vladimir, in the first round.
There is huge victory for Crazy J. He moves on to the quarterfinals. God, the way he put away Vladimir was impressive as well.
You have to think, ladies and gentlemen, Crazy J, impressive here tonight, but he has still got more to come. He has still got to focus. One win is not enough here tonight at the NSW World Cup.
That certainly isn't. There's still a lot more work to put in for Crazy J.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We know 7 of the 8 for the quarterfinals. We need one more. And my goodness me, it's a WrestleMania rematch as Fraser from Wales takes on Huey Blunt from the United States. This match was for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. This match is to make sure one of them are going home.
What a huge matchup here. A big rematch from WrestleMania. You got to wonder who is going to the quarterfinals.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it was at WrestleMania. These two men went head to head, and many people said Fraser's win was an upset at the time. Tim, at this time, do you think that Fraser now goes into this as the favourite?
I think, yeah, he possibly does go into this as the favourite, but you got to also think at the same time, where is he emotionally? Because, of course, at Halloween Havoc, he lost the World Heavyweight Championship. So is that going to play into this matchup?
Hugh Blunt, though, also lost at Halloween Havoc. And many people are saying, where's his mind at? To lose at WrestleMania, you lose your championship. You want to get back in that win column quickly. And if he suffers another loss here, where does that put him?
Yeah, exactly. Where would that put Huey Blunt? It could be, be a downward spiral for him, or this tonight could be, a big turning point for him.
Shut out here as Fraser with who it blows.
Oh, goodness, the strength of Frazier there.
That is just devastating. And look at this. Oh! Gutbuster. And all of a sudden, Frazier in complete control.
Yeah, he is in complete control right now, dominating the goings here. And well recover there, but Hugh Blunt's easily able to kick out.
All of a sudden, Frazier. No, nice block by Frazier. Now, again, as I said, Tim was dead right. What is he thinking after losing the World Heavyweight title last week? Squash into the corner. And Hugh Blunt's sent to the canvas. Both men really hinging on this. Huge win here. And out goes Huey Blunt to the outside.
And oh no, Ethan Frazier, what are you doing?
No, wait, this is the first round.
Why are you banking everything on this? This could go horribly wrong.
Oh, no, he didn't. He missed.
Yeah, he missed. I think that was lucky for Ethan Frazier. Jesus! And there's a bit of luck there. I mean, if Frazier landed on his feet there, that could have gone all kinds of wrong.
Inside here now. Frazier continues. Oh, hardest part of the ring. I call that LCD board, of course. And, well, Frazier has been in control for most of this matchup here. And now has Huey Blunt up.
He has him up here.
Oh!
Brings him down the hard way.
And that could do it. Could this be a repeat of WrestleMania? No! 2 count only. Frazier can't believe he hasn't put him away.
Just a 2 count, yeah. Frazier's shocked there. But maybe this is the move that will put away Huey Blunt.
Oh!
God!
The big spike! And that could do it! Frazier qualifies! And again, Huey Blunt comes up short. And Frazier repeats what happened at WrestleMania.
He certainly does repeat what happened, and what a victory for Ethan Frazier. Who knows, we could see Halloween Havoc rematch.
We could. And ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, next Sunday night, it is King and Queen of the Ring. The winners can call themselves, of course, King and Queen. And you will also get a briefcase to cash in on anything they want in NSW. Join us next Sunday night, an 8-man and 8-woman tournament here on NSW. Coming up next, we start the quarter-final matchups. And we start with John Woods and Nick Miller. It's the 7 Seas versus Australia, the hometown boy. And it's up next here at World Cup.
And the huge quarterfinal matches we have now here. Is it the 7 Seas or is it Australia go through to the semi-finals?
And I'm being told, ladies and gentlemen, that in the King of the Ring, no champions are allowed to enter.
Very interesting.
Big news. We will get to that at another time, of course, because, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the first quarter-final matchup. Making his way to the ring from the 7 Seas, he is one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, John Woods.
Yeah, the man from the 7 Seas, and yeah, the one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, John Woods, is really looking ready for this big, huge matchup.
I wonder if he'll spin that.
I think he should.
John Woods, of course, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. We've seen that earlier on that big win earlier on tonight over Trey Donovan. And John Woods has said on Twitter today that he's going to win. That was my best impression. But
be a pilot.
Is he going to have enough to get it done here tonight? And especially against the hometown favourite in Nick Miller. And of course, Dan Master's favourite.
Of course.
That Raw Tag Team Championship has been around to the waist of the Python. Oh, he's spinning it! Oh, it's lovely.
He's spinning it.
Oh, my goodness.
I think he just got a plus 10 stat boost. Can the Pirate go through to the semi-finals? Of course, you know, Nick Miller was in a grueling match in the first round.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, and from Australia, Nick Big Dick Miller.
And one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Nick Miller, the hometown world favourite here. Can he use that hometown advantage again in order to get through to the semi-finals?
Well, Nick Miller looking to continue his way. Can he get his way into the semi-finals here tonight? Tim, come on, just put it to one side for one night. Nick Miller has got the Aussie hopes here on his shoulders. Can he advance? Can he do it? It's Raw. One half of Raw's Tag Team Champions versus one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions.
So this again, yeah, huge matchup. Can Nick Miller do it? Get through well to the semifinals. It's a big boy by John Woods.
And another big boy.
Big boy.
Gotta love some big boys. And you've got to think, though, ladies and gentlemen, the first round matches will take tolls. Remember, you've got to win 4 matches to win this World Cup.
You certainly do. So, yeah, it's going to take a toll on your body having to go through 4 matches.
And you said this earlier on, Tim. You said the best thing to do is to get through these matches as quick as you can, by any means.
Yeah, exactly. Any means necessary to get through these matches as quick as possible. Save as much of your energy going to the finals.
But we've seen some classics early in that first round. And you have to say, Nick Miller went through a war in his first match with Jay Mercer as a DDT by John Woods. And now, into the cover here. No, kick at it too. The Aussie crowd, a big sigh of relief there, because you can see what it would mean for them. Their only hope, Nick Miller here, in a lot of trouble as a big bulldog.
Oh, big bulldog there. Yeah, Nick Miller's in real trouble against John Woods in this matchup.
Went for the kick.
Tried for a big spinning kick. Couldn't get it. Nick Miller answers back with a lethal forearm shot.
And we've seen this in the first round. Nick Miller able to really reverse the kicks of Jay Mercer. And now again, look at him smiling at the camera. That's nice of him.
At least he knows about the hard cam.
But John Woods, though, quick to get out of a big shot. And a second. And that's the thing with John Woods. He has got so much power in them fists that Nick Miller has got to try and keep away from it. Again, Nick Miller catching those kicks here tonight. And there's that famous Nick Miller spinebuster. And now...
Big spinebuster. Can it be it?
Got him! No! Miller so close. But now, looking for that huge powerbomb that he taught Batista. But no!
John Woods. Call off the engagement. Put it back on reverse the vasectomy. Call off the engagement again.
My goodness. And John Woods... Oh!
Goodness!
I think he's just taken out Nick Miller. Good night!
Oh my
God.
John
Woods advances. He almost took the head of Nick Miller clean off.
He certainly did. I mean, Nick Miller got busted open because he got a bloody cut. And it knocked him clean out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, John Woods. Wow.
John Woods is in the semi-finals.
He is indeed. And well, Aussie's Nick Miller goes no further. But coming up next, Cesaro takes on Morgan Wolf, the NSW champion, versus the man from Switzerland. It's Switzerland versus England, and it's up next.
And which of these two is going to go through to the semifinals? Will it be Cesaro for Switzerland or Morgan Wolf for England?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Switzerland, please welcome Cesaro!
The Swiss cyborg known as Cesaro, he went through quite a matchup in the first round to get well to this matchup. is Cesaro, well, is he going to go through to the semi-finals?
And remember, Cesaro was busted open in that first match in a huge match with Nova Mahal. But looks like they've patched him up.
It does look like they managed to patch him up. And well, Cesaro looks ready and willing to go and get into, well, the semi-finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not count this man out. Remember, the winner of the first ever Royal Rumble from NSW. He headlined WrestleMania. He won at WrestleMania. Former World Heavyweight Champion Cesaro. But many people have said his best days are behind him. But if you've seen that first round match, I might disagree with that.
I think I'd disagree too. Yeah, Cesaro's done so much here in NSW. He's practically done it all. Could we be looking at a man who's going to win the World Cup? He's certainly got the skills to win it.
Well,
seeing if he could put the skills to use.
Listen to this. World Heavyweight Champion once, Raw Tag Team Champions twice, NSW Tag Team Champion, World Tag Team Champion, Royal Rumble winner. How can you not really see anything about this man that he has, as Tim said, he's done it all here in NSW.
Just wait on the opponent who where he says done it all as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the NSW champion, Morgan Wolf.
Yeah, as I said, yeah, Morgan Wolf is also someone who's done it all here in NSW, of course. The NSW champion. Are we looking at the man who could win the World Cup, of course? There's times when his arrogant attitude can really cost him. Will it cost him in this matchup?
Yeah, of course, he was a double champion at WrestleMania. Of course, was going to relinquish the United States title, at Halloween Havoc, before Kurt Angle stripped him of it. And of course, remember, I feel that isn't done by a long shot.
No, certainly not. There is a lot of history between Morgan Wolf and Kurt Angle, a lot of bad blood there. And you know for a fact in Season 7 it's going to get a whole lot worse.
Morgan Wolf. Many people said NSW Season 6 was the season of Wolf. But, well, as he said to me earlier today, if you think Season 6 was Wolf, Season 7 is just going to be as good or even better.
Well, will he live up to those words, of course? I mean, if he wins the World Cup, you know, he's going to never stop talking about it. But he will have earned that right.
Morgan Wolf. As I say, Kurt Angle, the man that Kurt Angle despises the most. And of course, Morgan Wolf, what did he not do in Season 6? He beat Kurt Angle and won Money in the Bank in the same night. He's, 3-time NSW champion, former Raw champion. You've got to say, longest reigning NXT champion, TV champion. My goodness me. If a man has not been a franchise player, you have to say it could just be this man, Morgan Wolf.
It very well could be. That's something that doesn't sit well with a lot of the people backstage, because Morgan Wolf seemingly has zero friends back when it comes to backstage.
But the question is, what would this do for Cesaro if he could knock off Morgan Wolf here in the World Cup?
Yeah, it'd be huge for Cesaro if he can get the victory over Morgan Wolf. It'd be huge for Cesaro. It showed that, yeah, Season 7 could be his season.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please do get on social media. Remember, if you haven't liked and retweeted the official NSW tweet, you cannot play Risk It for a Biscuit at the end of tonight's show. You could be in for some fantastic prizes if you do so. As Morgan Wolf, you look out, driving the shoulder into Cesaro. And now
just a blatant choke there by Morgan Wolf. But he's not going to care. He doesn't care for the rules.
He doesn't at all. Doesn't care for no man. Only thing he cares about is that NSW championship. Into the cover here. Not even going to be a 2 though. Cesaro going to kick out. Remember, John Woods waits the winner in the semi-final. And of course, we know that Morgan Wolf and John Woods have got their history in the past.
Oh, they certainly do. Big boy!
On the outside as well. Drive in the air out of Cesaro. Kick to the midsection. Oh no, come on. Oh!
God!
A DDT to the... Well, that's not even padding. Come on, let's not joke about here. Morgan Wolf trying to make sure that he just takes Cesaro out here.
Yeah, possibly he's trying to open that wound again. Oh, goodness, just smashing Cesaro's face into the ring there.
7 count back inside the ring. Morgan Wolf has this just where he wants it. He can put away Cesaro. He thinks he can put away Cesaro at any time, but Cesaro fighting back.
Yeah, Cesaro's showing he still has fight in him. He's not got to be put away that quickly or easily. That he is a fighter. He is the Swiss cyborg.
Cesaro now turns Morgan Wolf around. But you can see that it's draining out of Cesaro. You can tell that it's taking the toll on him after being DDT'd on the outside. Wait a minute though, he's got Morgan Wolf and...
Jesus!
Right into the ring post. Cesaro, can he hit that one big move? Oh, there it is!
Jesus! And Morgan Wolf landed awkwardly. They went into the ropes leg first, but you can see Cesaro is tired. He is worn out.
But he is not giving up, and that is the thing here. Into the cover, has he got him?
Hey, has he put away Morgan Wolf? No.
The kick at it too. How close was that?
Now Cesaro's just waiting, but is this a mistake on his part?
Oh, so Cesaro, you can see it's affecting Cesaro. This is what happens, and you've got to remember, whoever wins this has got to, if they want to win the World Cup, have got to do it 2 more times. Cesaro now looking for the sharpshooter.
Oh, but Morgan Wolf is so close to the ropes. Oh, he's in the ropes.
Cesaro, you have to think it's really that fatigue that really noticed that he didn't have Morgan Wolf. He thought Morgan Wolf was in the right position here, dragging him away from the ropes. Hook of the leg.
He's got the leg hooked.
Oh, what?
My God!
Cesaro has upset the NSW champion and advances in the tournament.
And what a victory for Cesaro. Yeah, he is certainly just upset the odds. I mean, he looked exhausted, but that sharpshooter might have actually just taken out a Morgan. And that elbow drop to the back. Oh my God.
Is Cesaro on the way? He is to the semi-finals, and he takes out Morgan Wolf here in the quarters.
Yeah, what a victory for Cesaro. I think that's a big shock there. That Morgan Wolf is eliminated in the quarterfinals.
I think our Twitch chat have just realised what's happening. It's game on in this tournament. It's anyone's for the taking here tonight. And there you have it. John Woods will take on Cesaro. If you were to look at this tournament at the beginning, would you think these two men would be in the top half of the draw at this stage? Well, what a night we've had, and we are now into the bottom half of the draw as Japan's Jacob Anderson takes on the World Heavyweight Champion from the United States. He's Danny Six.
What a huge matchup here between these two. Yeah, we just seen one, you could say, upset. Could we possibly see another? Could Jacob Anderson get a victory over the World Heavyweight Champion?
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, representing Japan, he is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Jacob Anderson.
Wow, what an opportunity this is for Jacob Anderson. You know, he could get through to the semi-finals and get a victory over, of course, the World Heavyweight Champion, which I think could be huge for Jacob Anderson.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this tonight has been a full of, I would say, a few surprises. Jacob Anderson, can he go further than his tag team partner did? And can he upset the apple cart here tonight by taking out the World Heavyweight Champion?
Now, that is where we will find out in this matchup. As said, a huge chance of Jacob Anderson. Well, to really, showcase what it could be his season 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is representing the United States and is the World Heavyweight Champion. Please welcome Danny Six.
You'll think 10-6, yeah, he had to go through quite a matchup with Michael to get here to the quarterfinals. So you'll think what kind of condition his body's in. He's not one to back down from this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just got word that Cesaro is on the Maz Freeway hotline. If you want to get an exclusive interview with Cesaro, get on the Maz Freeway hotline right now.
Now there is the World Heavyweight Champion. And is he going to be going through to the semi-finals? We've just seen one shock of Morgan Wolf being eliminated. Could we see another?
The expression. This is the thing about Danny Six. Every time you see him, he's got this game face on. And now, with the World Heavyweight Championship, after that big win last week, remember, he is just... Well, if he wins, and Frazier wins his match, we could see a rematch here tonight in the semi-finals. But at the same time, if his mind is not in the right place, it could be the end, and Jacob Anderson could be advancing to the semi-finals.
Yes, very, very true. And Tessix needs to keep his mind in the right place, keep himself focused, and think about what winning the World Cup means.
Got to tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. That is, it is game on. Now, we are down to 6 competitors. We'll down to 4 very shortly as the bottom half takes over in the quarterfinals. It's Jacob Anderson, Danny Six, and here we go. We are underway. Who is going to advance in? Look at this, Anderson quickly, and we've got a bloody cut already.
And Day6 has been blasted open. He has a bloody cut, and that is not going to be good for him in this matchup. As look at this by Jacob Anderson, the elbow shots.
You know that, well, Nick Miller's very disappointed that he didn't advance, but Anderson with some huge elbow drops early on here. Well, could we be seeing a little bit of an upset?
It could very well be. Jacob Anderson's done the right thing here. He started out strong and bloody, and up 10-6. I think it's the perfect strategy, whether he intended it or not. It's a different matter.
Cover! Could this be over already? Could this be a huge shock? No! My goodness me. What it would be if Jacob Anderson had just beat the World Heavyweight Champion just like that. What that would do for him. And what that would do for Japan. So far, the 7 Seas and Switzerland have qualified. We're going to either see someone from Japan or United States in this one. United States and Wales in the next match. My goodness me. The best in the NSW world are here tonight. And they are fighting to stay in this.
Certainly, Tessix finally gets out in a big belly-to-belly suplex.
But you can see that it's already taken effect on Danny Six here.
Yeah, this match has already taken a toll on him. I mean, he went through a hell of a battle with a muggle. But look at this big forearm shots. And another.
And a sweet blazer. And all of a sudden, just how long was Jacob Anderson controlled? Now just seems a distant memory. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Tessix has Jacob Anderson up into a cyanide injection. He could be moments away as a cover hook of the leg.
2. No! Anderson kicks out at 2. He's still fighting. He's still clawing his way here. But that may just about to go in smoke here.
Yeah, it could be about to go in smoke as a maximum carnage.
That, ladies and gentlemen, could be the end of Jacob Anderson. Cover, hook of the leg.
Has he put away Jacob Anderson?
Danny
Yes, he
Six
has.
advances in the World Cup. He was given a hell of a shock early on, but just like that, the World Heavyweight Champion advances to the semi-finals.
A huge victory for 10-6. Yeah, that was very close for him. I thought he's going to be over quickly. And he's going to need to get that cut checked out.
And Danny Six moves on in the tournament. And he's into the semi-finals.
Well, who is he going to meet in the semi-finals? Will it be Crazy Joe? Will it be Frazier?
We are about to find out as the last quarter-final takes stage here in Sydney, Australia. Crazy J, representing the United States, takes on Fraser of Wales, who is going to meet Danny Six. And you know Fraser will love to get another shot at the World Heavyweight Champion, but Crazy J will be looking to continue dominance tonight.
He certainly will. Big time matchup here in Sydney, Australia.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, representing the United States, he is known as Crazy J.
Well, are we looking at the man who's going to get through to the semi-finals? This man, Crazy J. He certainly will. He's been looking good in that previous matchup, but you got to think, what kind of shape is his body in?
What kind of... He looks in fantastic shape. Remember, Crazy J returned shockingly to NSW towards the end of last season. He got to main event WrestleMania. Yes, it didn't come out the way he wanted, but since then, we've seen him destroy Thomas End last night. He got through the first round, and well, a lovely white screen. But can he take out former World Heavyweight Champion Fraser in this quarter-final?
That's what we're going to fight out. Of course, Crazy J, he knows we need to do to get through to the next round, to get through to the semi-finals. But of course, Eva Frazier is no pushover at all.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for tuning in. And, well, can this man get what he wants? A shot at Danny Six. But first, he's got to get past Crazy J. Representing Wales, he is Frazier.
You got to think, Eva Frazier's got to be not just motivated by the fact of winning the World Cup to get to the semi-finals, but also motivated that if he wins this matchup, yes, he will meet Danny Six in the semi-finals. And you know this man wants revenge after what happened to Halloween Havoc.
Just a quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that we have a Discord. If you need the Discord link, ask anyone in the chat, they will give it to you. Let's get people on there. And of course, talking about the World Cup, it will be talked about for days. We've already seen, well, some shocking results. But now, one of these two men, Crazy J representing Raw and the United States, Frazier representing SmackDown in Wales, will go on to meet the World Heavyweight Champion. And already, Crazy J laying it down. Yeah, but look at this, a nice catch from Frazier.
He went to a dragon screw takedown there. Yeah, these two are going to be very back and forth with each other, I believe. It's looking as Crazy J's caught Frazier to a big back suplex, and he's held on into a German suplex.
And this isn't, look at this, turns him around, and then just a regular suplex taking the air out of Frazier and damaging that back. Remember, Frazier took out Huey Blunt in the first round. Crazy J, oh my goodness, look at this, Crazy J in trouble.
Jesus, the strength for Frazier.
Just a shot into the back. Gotta tell you one thing, Tim, this tournament so far has brought some surprises, but you can see that it means so much to everyone. They are throwing everything on the line.
They certainly are. They are putting their bodies on the line to be called the best in the NSW world.
Remember, this is Raw vs SmackDown. If you like Raw vs SmackDown, you are going to love bragging rights on the 25th of November. 3 weeks from tonight, it will be Raw and SmackDown and some other teams yet to be decided going head to head. You do not want to miss a fantastic night. Bragging rights has such huge history in NSW. But wait a minute here. Frazier looking to eliminate Crazy J. Only gets a 1 count.
Just the 1 count there, and Crazy J's fighting back here. Takes even Frazier into the corner and a big shoulder tackle, followed by a release belly-to-belly suplex.
Now into the cover. It's now Crazy J looking to advance, and he only gets a 1 this time. Now just driving the knees deep into Frazier. Taking it out. More air taken out of Frazier. Of course, we're now in this in the last match in the quarterfinal. My God, look at the stomps.
Yeah, the nasty stomps there by Crazy J.
You've got to think, what in the world is going through both these men? What is it going to be when they go into the semi-final? They're kicking everything. They're throwing everything at each other. 2 shots. This time breaks the hold. And now it's Frazier who sends Crazy J into the corner. And then catches him. And gutbuster right on the side of the ribs.
Nasty gutbuster from Frazier. Yeah, these two are absolutely bring the fight to each other as Frazier has him up. Oh, and he's going to bring Crazy J down.
Indeed he has. And now Frazier looking to eliminate Crazy J here.
Oh, there's that spike.
The spike! It took out Huey Blunt. And it takes out Crazy J. And Frazier gets his rematch with Danny Six in the semi-finals.
Oh my goodness, yeah, we are getting a Halloween Havoc rematch. And what a huge rematch it's gonna be.
Frazier moves on in the tournament. And there we have it. 4 men remain. Who is going to be called the best in the NSW world? My goodness, we now move on to the semi-final matchups. And, well, coming up, John Woods versus Cesaro for a place in the final.
Yeah, which of these two is moving on to the finals? I mean, Cesaro in the last match, he looks extremely exhausted. He's had time to rest up. What a matchup this is.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is John Woods, but the wrong music's playing.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Bisping.
Oh, no. Guess what?
Bisping went to get another drink.
He did.
And Dan Master snuck and dressed as somebody else.
Unbelievable. You know who's dressed up as?
Who this time?
Shane Thorne.
How dare he do such a... Shane Thorne is a great guy.
I cannot believe... Well, I apologise, ladies and gentlemen, but once again, our production truck has been... Well, I can't believe this.
Why is Dan Master so desperate to be in our production truck?
Because he wants to be the next Bisping, obviously.
He can never be glorious.
Oh. I'll tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, I can only apologise about this, but that is John Woods. He is one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. Let's not take that away. He is in the semi-finals. And he loves spinning that wheel, doesn't he?
No, spin of the wheel. You wonder if he charges people for that wheel spin?
$5?
Yes. We are in Australia.
Of course, yes. They're famous for charging for a wheel spin. But, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, here he comes. The man from Switzerland. Please welcome Cesaro.
I think Cesaro, yeah, he's in tough shape. I mean, he is a tough fighter and a brawler. Is Cesaro. You gotta think he is hurting from his previous 2 matches. So how badly is that going to affect him in this match?
I'm getting a bit worried, Tim.
Okay.
Because we're getting to the semi-final stage. I'm worried someone's going to come out and take the place of one of these superstars.
Oh, I better not. I mean, if I'm not allowed to do it, And no one's allowed to do it.
I'm being told, ladies and gentlemen, that Mundo's been spotted backstage.
Oh, yeah, you know what he said about it? Because he's not in the World Cup at all, and he's not happy in the slightest about it.
He did say that he was going to take out Morgan Wolf, but Morgan Wolf's already been eliminated.
Yeah. So I wonder who he'll pick to take out this time.
And well, of course, remember, John Woods and Cesaro are both Raw superstars.
So is he going to try and take out one of them? And be like, I can replace them.
I'm a little bit worried. I hope nothing goes without a hitch. That's all I'm saying.
I hope so too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us at the World Cup. This is the semi-final stage now. Remember, if you liked and retweeted the official NSW tweet and you're here at the end of the show, you still get a chance to play Risk It for a Biscuit. Please remember to do like, share and subscribe. And why not make your own tweet? I've seen a lot of people doing that for their shows. Why not do it for us? Be nice. And oh my God!
Jesus, there's that strength again of Cesaro. I mean, we've seen it, of course, in his first round matchup with Vladimir.
Yeah, Cesaro, the overwhelming favourite here in our Twitch chat. 76.3 to John Woods is 23.7. Gotta remember that John Woods is one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, a title that Cesaro held in Season 6.
Exactly, and well, Cesaro right now, despite he looked exhausted in the previous match, he's looking really strong right now.
Well, cover, hook of the leg. 2, goodness me, what a quick win that would have been for Cesaro. And Tim, this is the kind of thing, if you can pick up a quick win here, and you've got to hope Danny Six and Frazier just knock the living bells out of each other.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think Cesaro's looking for. It'd be very interesting if Cesaro was to win this matchup, and then Danny Six was to win his matchup, because of course those two have history, former tag team champions.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told that we've had some commotion backstage. I'll get to that in just a second. Cesaro, I'm just trying to get it through on my headset. I've been told that Jacob... Oh my goodness, hold on. I have to wait just a second. Because Cesaro could have just knocked out John Woods.
Yeah, he could have. Is Cesaro go through to the finals?
No! 2 count only. Yeah, I'm being told, ladies and gentlemen, that Jacob Hansen and Morgan Wolf have had to been pulled apart. Very strange. I don't know where that's coming. We'll get to that in just a second, because this could be all over for John Woods, and Cesaro looking for a place in the final. Can he get John Woods to tap out?
Yeah, John Woods is in real trouble. Is he gonna tap out? Can he escape the sharpshooter?
John Woods desperately hanging on, and no, Cesaro's let go of the hold.
I think he lost grip. He's doing the right thing here, going straight to a cover, hooking the leg.
John Woods, big match, John doing laps. It makes no difference. Cesaro qualifies for the World Cup final.
And Cesaro is in the finals of the World Cup. Is the Swiss football going to do it?
Ladies and gentlemen, Cesaro is in the final, and he will meet Danny Six or Frazier to be called the best in the NSW world.
Now, what a victory for Cesaro. He is through to the finals, and you know he's going to be watching the next match very carefully.
He will indeed, and let's not forget the history between Danny Six and Cesaro.
Yes, yeah, they were both former tag team champions together, and well, that team then blew apart. So let's see. There is one of your finalists.
Yes, Cesaro is in the final. We have one semi-final match to come. Who is going to meet Cesaro in the final? Who is going to be the chance to be called the best in the NSW world? Danny Six, Ethan Frazier. It's a rematch from the World Heavyweight Championship match 7 nights ago. Can Frazier get the ultimate revenge here tonight?
Now that is what we'll find out in this matchup. Yeah, can Frazier get revenge? Or Danny Six get another victory over him?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, representing the United States, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Danny Six.
You gotta think, well, I'm sure that, cut got looked at But Essex, and he's healed up a bit from that, but what kind of condition is he going into this matchup? And yeah, there is definite bad blood between him and Ethan Frazier.
Danny Six, his third match tonight. The World Heavyweight Champion is full of momentum, and he knows that he can beat Frazier once again. He will be one match away, and well, what a match it would be if it would be Danny Six and Cesaro in the final. My goodness, the history between them two men, the wars them two men have had.
Yeah, exactly. And well, you gotta think, yeah, we could be seeing two matches with lots of history behind them. Yeah, what a matchup we have here, but you know for a fact, Ethan Frazier's going to do everything in his power to make sure it's him that goes to the finals.
Just a very quick update, ladies and gentlemen. We're telling you just before, there's been a commotion backstage. Jacob Hansen and Morgan Wolf had to be pulled apart. My goodness. More on this, hopefully, as we get... Of course, remember, we've got Talking Core tomorrow night. Make sure you join us for that here on the NSW Network. Hopefully, we'll get some more news on that as well. Of course, and also stay close to our Twitter. We'll try and get as much information as possible. But that is a very, very strange commotion. I'll get Tim's thoughts on that in just a second. But Danny Six ready for this.
He certainly does look ready. He just awaits his opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, representing Wales, please welcome Frazier!
Yeah, Ethan Frazier in this matchup is looking for revenge. He's looking to, well, put away 26 to get revenge for losing the World Heavyweight Championship with Jonah. Well, he deserves a rematch for that championship.
Well, you have to think, ladies and gentlemen, that it has been a very, very interesting night, and this match means so much to both men.
It certainly does mean a hell of a lot for these two. And yeah, let's get this match underway. Which of these two is going through to the finals? Ethan Frazier shot the gate quickly, but Tessic's seen it coming as that flowed over DDT.
My goodness, Danny Six not going to mess about here. Apologise, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, I'm under the weather. I'm trying to get my best through this. I'm loving the action here tonight.
Docile, my ears have been top-notch action from, well, the superstars of NSW to, well, try and win this World Cup.
It's a nice shot by...
goodness.
Yeah, by Frazier. If he could defeat Danny Six here, and he has a huge opportunity to get that revenge after losing the World Heavyweight title last week. And now... Look, he thinks he's Bulgarian.
He thinks he's Bulgarian. Desix needs to get out of this. Needs to find a way to fight out of. And he does. As Frazier goes into the ropes badly there.
Look at this now. Takes him down. Oh, the back of Frazier. And again, Frazier's back has caused him some problems here tonight already. Now a shot. Oh, we've seen this before. This Danny Six lining him up. Swing blitter.
Big swing later.
Well, you've got to see a lot of...
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, already?
He's looking for it already. As he has him up into a cyanide injection. Oh my goodness.
It seems like Danny Six has played this perfectly. Can he get... He's not going to pin him. He's going to hit him with one more big move.
He's looking to hit him with maximum carnage.
He's put away people tonight. He's looking for a quick win. Cesaro waits in the final. Big match John down for the cover. Danny Six is in the final. And he once again makes Frazier pay.
He certainly does. And well, we now know the two finalists. It's going to be the USA versus Switzerland.
Danny Six wrecks the dreams of Frazier again. And what does that do for Frazier? But in the same time, it's going to be former friends, former enemies, former tag team champions in the final. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, NSW, when we're back 3 times a week: Raw, SmackDown, and NXT.
Yeah, I can't wait for the return of NSW for Season 7. It's going to be huge.
It is going to be huge. Loads of pre-season shows as well that you don't want to miss. So many tournaments coming up as well. I love a good tournament. I love tonight, and I've loved this. It is the time to see who is the best in the NSW world. Is it Cesaro? Is it Danny Six? Let's get it on.
What a matchup we have here. The history between these two. I predict a back and forth matchup because these two know each other so well.
No illness is going to stop me here, ladies and gentlemen. I have loved this tournament so much. I hope you have as well. And this is the final. Representing Switzerland, he is Cesaro.
Cesaro, what a night he has had here tonight. Has been picking up absolutely huge victories. And could it be the Swiss Cyborg who wins the World Cup and can call himself the best in the NSW world?
But the thing you have to think about, both men have been through grueling matchups here tonight. But Cesaro has shown power. He's shown speed. He is one match away from, well, defying everyone and being called the best in the NSW world.
So it is. I mean, Cesaro, he looks focused and ready. Yeah, he's got to be hurting all over. But if he can win this, if he can win the World Cup, it will be all worth it for the fight he's put on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cesaro, he's been through wars, but now, Tim, this is it. It is all down. It's one match to determine who is the best in the NSW world.
It is to find out, determine who is the best in the NSW world. Is it Cesaro? Is it this man? Is it Switzerland who's going to win the World Cup? Or is it his opponent who we are waiting on?
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is the World Heavyweight Champion representing the United States, Danny Six.
Yeah, well, we've been talking about, the condition of both these men. Yeah, for Danny Six, got wonder. I mean, he got through Ethan Frazier as quick as he could to try and keep himself in the best condition possible for the finals. Well, is it Danny Six for the USA who is going to win the World Cup?
Well, you have to say, ladies and gentlemen, the history between these two men, former Raw Tag Team Champions, they did battles before coming together, got split up in the Superstar Shake-Up, but friendship means nothing when it comes down to being crowned the best in the NSW world, and it happens here now.
It certainly does. There it is, that cold, icy stare of Danny Six, that focus of determination. He's been through grueling matches to get to the finals here. Are we looking at the man who's going to win the World Cup?
You have to say, ladies and gentlemen, that here in Sydney, Australia, they have got their money's worth here tonight. And now, well, you have to think that these two, well, they know each other so well, but who has got the energy, who has got the strength to make it, to win the tournament, win it all?
Yeah, that is the exact point. Yeah, who's got enough left in them to win this tournament, to crown themselves as, well, the best in the NSW world and win the World Cup?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway. It is the final. Danny Six, Cesaro, Tim. I'm going to put it on the line. Who's going to walk away with this?
Oh God, this is So difficult to say, but I think I may give the slight edge to Tay Six. Of him being a world heavyweight champion, he really has a point to prove here that he is the best in the world. I said, oh my goodness, Dumpty outside, but Cesaro is extremely hungry to well prove him wrong.
And thank you very much to John Aaron, who has donated 3 bits to the NSW universe. We thank you so much for your continuing support of NSW, as Cesaro back inside the ring here. What a night in Sydney, Australia. One of these two men will be crowned the NSW best in the world. Look out. Oh! Vicious neck breaker. And
nasty.
as I was saying, Tim, these two men know each other so well. They had legendary battles in NXT, then on Raw, before becoming a tag team. So you know that they're not scared to really hit each other hard.
No, they're certainly not afraid to hit each other hard. I mean, look at this. Just scraping the boot on Cesaro's face and bringing the boots to him. I don't think Danny Six cares if he injures Cesaro here. We hope that doesn't happen, though.
Just like
you don't need someone entering themselves in this match.
Well, it's true, yes. Of course, we hope Danny Six doesn't get injured, of course.
Not Cesaro.
Oh, no, God. Maz Freeway in this match.
No Maz Freeway. You can't do that.
Can I just say a quick thank you to Famous for 5 bits. Thank you. And John Allen for another 4 bits. Thank you for supporting NSW.
Oh, my God.
This is the power of Cesaro.
Jesus.
My goodness. Back and forth. And now up and over the top. And big shot. Oh, no.
Wait, what is Day Six doing?
Oh, my God! That's the hardest part of the ring!
He just tried to break Cesaro's neck.
My goodness.
Oh, my God. That was horrible.
And can we just thank you? Another 5 bits from Famous. Thank you so much for supporting the NSW universe. As, my God, Danny Six. It means so much to him. You can tell that because he is taking Cesaro out with everything he's got.
He certainly is. I mean, that DDT to Cesaro, that was brutality.
And just a thank you to John Allen for another 4 bits. Thank you for coming in, for helping the NSW universe. You might just be in time for this.
A cyanide injection, and Cesaro is in real trouble. I think that DDT could have ended his hopes and dreams.
No! A 2 count only. Cesaro could just be seconds away from losing his opportunity here. Six has him up!
For maximum carnage, oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, have we just crowned the best in the NSW world? Cover! Danny Six is the best in the NSW world. He has won the World Cup.
And oh my God, what a huge victory for Danny Six. He's done it. He is well crowned the best in the NSW world and wins the World Cup. And, well, America wins the World Cup.
America wins the World Cup. Danny Six is the best in the NSW world. All the fallout from the World Cup tomorrow night on Talking Core. Ladies and gentlemen, it is all over. Danny Six is now the best in the world, the World Cup holder. Wow, what a night from Sydney, Australia. We move on to King and Queen of the World of the Ring next Sunday night. Do not miss that. And of course, remember, keep an eye out on Twitter for other shows coming up. Tim, see you about the fans.
Goodbye, fans.
That is it. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you next time from NSW. Remember, as always, to join us.